The Voice. Fans want Blake Shelton back, Reba McEntire gone. Fans of The Voice are letting their opinions be heard. They are telling the world they do not like the latest season of this reality competition television show. It appears they are not into the current judges and are longing to have a former judge come back. Fans of The Voice are not happy. The Voice is not off to a good start this season. The fans of this hit show do not like the current panel of judges. In fact, they are so unhappy, they are demanding some of the judges no longer be on the show. Dan plus Shay are not winning over the hearts and minds of The Voice fans. Neither is the queen of country music, Reba McEntire. The fans have yet to call for the lobbing off of their heads, but they are calling for the two country music megastar acts to be removed as judges. Has The Voice gone too country? Fans of The Voice believe the show has gone too country. They are not happy with the addition of Dan plus Shay and Reba McEntire, and fans are displeased by too many country music singers being selected to continue in the competition. Social media platforms are getting the brunt of all the complaints about the show being too country. Dan plus Shay are getting the majority of the hate. Dan and Shay have ruined The Voice for me. One fan posted, "I cannot stand listening to them, never mind watching them," was another statement made on social media. Not enjoying Dan plus Shay on The Voice, another social media user said, "Fans want Blake Shelton back. The fans of The Voice want Blake Shelton back. It is just this simple. They would prefer to have Blake Shelton as a judge than Reba McEntire and Dan plus Shay." That may seem a bit odd, seeing the boys round here singer is a country music megastar. How can fans of The Voice think it is too country, but want Blake Shelton back? Based on the fans on social media, it is a personality thing. Once was funny with Blake and Adam, no longer is. Less bantering and sad stories, and let talent compete, a social media user said, explaining their take on the dynamics of The Voice. Tell us what you think about the newest season of The Voice. Do you like Reba McEntire and Dan plus Shay as judges? Has the show gone too country? Would you prefer to have Blake Shelton back? Is there an issue with the personalities of the judges? If so, can that issue be worked out as the season goes on? Sound off in the comment section below with your thoughts on The Voice. The Voice, NBC's long-running hit singing competition, has captured the hearts of millions since its inception in 2011. Its unique format, featuring celebrity coaches who guide aspiring singers through blind auditions, battles, and live performances, has made it a staple of reality television. Over the years, the show has seen a rotating cast of superstar coaches, from Adam Levine and Christina Aguilera to Miley Cyrus and Alicia Keys. However, no coach has been more synonymous with The Voice than Blake Shelton, the country superstar who sat in one of the iconic red chairs for a remarkable 23 seasons. Shelton's folksy charm, sharp wit, and deep understanding of the music industry made him a fan favorite. But when he announced his departure after season 23, it left a void that many fans felt was irreplaceable. Enter Reba McEntire, another country music icon and a veteran of the entertainment industry who took Shelton's place for season 24. While McEntire is a respected and beloved figure, some fans have been vocal about their dissatisfaction, expressing that they miss Shelton's presence and that McEntire isn't living up to their expectations. The shift in dynamics has sparked a heated debate among The Voice viewers, with many calling for Shelton's return and urging McEntire to step aside. The legacy of Blake Shelton's tenure on The Voice is legendary. Over the course of 12 years, Shelton helped launch the careers of numerous artists, winning the competition 9 times more than any other coach in the show's history. His knack for finding raw talent, particularly within the country music genre, was unparalleled. But what truly set Shelton apart was his personality. He was quick with a joke, often engaging in playful banter with fellow coaches like Adam Levine and Kelly Clarkson, which added a lighthearted dynamic to the show. His down-to-earth, everyman persona resonated with viewers, making them feel as though they were watching a friend on screen. Shelton also represented stability for the show. While other coaches rotated in and out, Shelton was the constant. Fans knew that no matter what else changed, they could count on him to be there, giving them a sense of continuity in an ever-evolving television landscape. So, when Shelton announced that season 23 would be his last, it was a shock to many fans who had come to see him as the heart and soul of The Voice. His departure left an undeniable gap, one that even a seasoned performer like Reba McEntire is struggling to fill. The arrival of Reba McEntire. Reba McEntire is a bona fide legend in the world of country music. With a career spanning over 4 decades, she has sold more than 75 million records worldwide and earned numerous accolades, including Grammy Awards, CMA Awards, and an induction into the Country Music Hall of Fame. McEntire's experience, both as a performer and as a mentor to young artists, made her a logical choice to step into Shelton's shoes on The Voice. Plus, she had already made several guest appearances on the show as a mentor, so fans were somewhat familiar with her presence. However, what works in theory doesn't always translate seamlessly into practice. Since taking over Shelton's spot, McEntire has faced criticism from some segments of the fanbase. Despite her impressive credentials, many fans feel that she lacks the chemistry and charisma that Shelton brought to the show. Part of this can be attributed to Shelton's deep connection with the show's audience. Over 23 seasons, McEntire, despite her star power, is still relatively new to the format and hasn't yet built the same rapport with viewers. Some fans have also pointed out that McEntire's coaching style is different from Shelton's, which could be contributing to the dissatisfaction. Shelton had a unique ability to connect with his team members on a personal level, often acting more like a mentor and friend than a coach. He wasn't afraid to push his artists to step out of their comfort zones, but he always did so with a sense of humor and genuine care. McEntire, by contrast, has been described by some as more reserved and formal in her approach. While this may work for certain contestants, it's a noticeable shift from the more relaxed and fun atmosphere that Shelton cultivated. Fan reactions. A call for Shelton's return. The reactions from the Voice fanbase have been mixed, with many taking to social media to express their disappointment with McEntire's performance and their longing for Shelton to return. Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit have become platforms for fans to voice their opinions, with some going so far as to start petitions urging NBC to bring Shelton back. Blake was the heart of the show. Reba is great, but she doesn't have the same energy. I miss the jokes and the camaraderie between Blake and the other coaches, one fan wrote on Twitter, echoing the sentiments of many who feel that the show's dynamic has changed for the worse. Another fan commented on Reddit, Reba is a country music legend, but I don't think she's a good fit for The Voice. The chemistry isn't there. Blake knew how to make the show fun and relatable. Without him, it feels like something's missing. Some fans have also pointed out that McEntire's focus on country music might be limiting the diversity of artists she connects with. While Shelton was also a country artist, he demonstrated an ability to work with singers across different genres, from pop to R&B to rock. McEntire, however, seems to be more firmly rooted in her country background, which some fans believe is narrowing the range of talent she can effectively coach. The future of The Voice. Can McEntire win over the fans? While the outcry from fans has been significant, it's important to note that McEntire still has time to make her mark on the show. Her experience, both as a performer and a mentor, is undeniable, and with more time, she may be able to build the same kind of rapport with viewers that Shelton enjoyed for so many years. However, the transition has been rocky, and it remains to be seen whether she can overcome the shadow cast by Shelton's departure. NBC, too, has a vested interest in keeping fans happy. The Voice has been a ratings juggernaut for the network, and any significant dip in viewership could prompt changes to the coaching lineup. While it's unlikely that Shelton will return in the immediate future, he has expressed